On May 26th, ChatGPT turned on its advertising business. Not a beta, not a small test. The whole surface at full scale. In one day, the share of ChatGPT answers carrying a paid ad jumped from 0.03% to 14.12%. That's 280 times more ads overnight. Most marketers have no idea this happened. Their competitors do. I'm going to walk you through what we found, what it actually means, and the 3 moves you need to make this week. Not next quarter, this week. Our team at Writesonic pulled 363,129 ChatGPT responses across 30 days, April 26 to May 26. We were tracking how often paid ads showed up inside answers. For 4 straight weeks, almost nothing. An average of 5.9 ads per day across the entire global sample. Then May 26 happened. 1,318 ads in one single day. That cleared the prior 30-day total by 7.5 times. This isn't a slow rollout, it's a launch. Here's the part most people are missing. Inside the US, 47.7% of ChatGPT responses now carry a sponsored placement. Almost half. Canada is at 52.9%. Australia is at 41.7%. The UK is at 0.6%. India is at 0.8%. And Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and the Netherlands all sit at exactly 0. 3 English-speaking markets active. Every EU country at 0. That isn't a capacity bottleneck. It's regulatory sequencing. OpenAI started where GDPR doesn't reach, and the legal questions are closest to settled. 2 independent studies measured this on the same day. We landed at 47.7% for the US. Another firm called Cloro landed at 49.1%. 1 percentage point apart on the market that matters most. The signal is real. Here's why this is the moment. When someone asks ChatGPT for a software recommendation, they trust that answer in a way they fundamentally do not trust a Google ad. The mental model is that ChatGPT is giving them honest, intelligent advice. There is a credibility surface here that you cannot buy on any other paid channel right now. And the auction is cheap. Self-serve CPC bidding inside ChatGPT went live on May 5th. 21 days later, OpenAI flipped the whole surface on. Advertiser supply is still thin, which means clicks are still cheap. Anyone who ran Google Ads in 2002 knows what this window feels like. A click cost pennies then. By 2008, it was $20. We are standing in the same window again, on a new platform, with most of the room still empty. 3 moves. You can finish all of them by Friday. 1. Audit your actual visibility. Open ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and Gemini. Type the questions your customers ask in discovery mode, not your brand name, the real questions. Best CRM for a 20-person sales team. Alternatives to MailChimp for e-commerce. What project management tool integrates with Slack? Write down which brands appear. Write down whether yours does. That's your baseline. 2. Stop optimizing for keywords. Optimize for answers. AI models pattern match on content that answers a real question fully, that's cited by other credible sources, and that reads like a human wrote it for another human. Tips about email marketing loses every time. Here is the welcome sequence that converted 18% of trial users to paid, step by step, wins. Be the specific answer. 3. Build citation authority outside your own website. In SEO, this was backlinks. In AI search, it's mentions in places the model treats as authoritative. Industry roundups, podcast transcripts, Reddit threads, G2 reviews, Trustpilot listings. Every legitimate third-party mention is a signal to the model that you exist and that you matter. One last thing, and then I'll let you go. There are now 2 separate games being played inside ChatGPT. The paid game just started, and the early advertisers are going to print money for the next 6 to 12 months before the auction prices catch up. The organic game is still wide open. Most marketers aren't tracking either one yet. If you wait until your CFO reads about this in the Wall Street Journal, you're already paying 10 times what the early movers pay. That's what happened with Google Ads. That's what happened with Facebook ads in 2014. Same pattern, new platform. The 280 times jump isn't a number to screenshot. It's a starting gun. If you want to see exactly what's showing up in your category right now, that's what we built Writesonic for. We track your brand across ChatGPT, Google AI Overviews, Claude, Perplexity, and Gemini. You can see which prompts trigger ads, which brand wins them, and what your competitors are getting cited for. Link in the description. Subscribe if you want the next breakdown when these numbers move again, because they will move again, and probably faster than people expect. And if a number in this study surprised you, drop it in the comments. We read every single one.